Hey guys, it's Rush G here. How are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Again, we have another Q&A session. This one is about combos. It's really basic, but I've been asked like what are the best combos to go for with Ken. So I think to keep it super basic, I'm just going to look at combos that don't involve V skill. So at least it's like a general sort of combo guide regardless of V skill. And also I'm going to look at some of the V trigger 1 combos. Again, we're going to keep it super basic, super low level, just mainly aimed at beginners, but there will be some combos in here that maybe you should consider if you're a little bit more of a seasoned player. So when I say combos, I'm going to talk about things where, they overlap into hit confirms somewhat, but I'm going to look at like jumping combos. I'm going to look at like meter dependent combos, but I'm going to keep it super duper like low level. So this will apply for stun combos as well, but if you get a jump in, so we often jump in with heavy punch. The reason why we use heavy punch is because it has such a downward hitting hitbox, should I say. Jump heavy kick is good for range. Jump heavy punch is good to hit people on the way down. You can do this really early as well to cause anti-airs to miss regular normal anti-airs. So if you're not in V trigger 1 and you've got no bar to spend, the optimal combo here would be jump heavy punch, crouching, medium punch, chin buster, heavy kick tatsu. Now this is good because the damage is decent mid screen, and also you get good Oki after it. If you've got 1 bar of meter, the most basic combo to go for is jump heavy punch, crouch heavy punch, medium kick tatsu, EXDP. Which looks like that. Nearly 350 damage. Now I don't know if this is more optimal. Let's have a look now, we'll find out. But this is what I go for when I want to spend 1 bar. Oh, it's the same damage. Okay, fair enough. So I go for that. I think it does more stun. You have to do a delay on the chin buster to get the medium kick tatsu to hit in that style, to then get the EXDP afterwards. I didn't realise it was the same though. Let's just look at the stun. Oops. Okay, yeah, you get 5 more stun, so you don't really have to go for that secondary 1 bar combo. You've got full stick of butter, as they say, full meter. If you want to go into CA, you do crouching heavy punch DP 2 hits into CA. It's not. I struggle with this input. I don't know why. Just gotta not rush it. Okay. Now let's look at the same combos again in V trigger 1. No bar mid scream. Jump heavy punch, crouch heavy punch, light kick tatsu, heavy punch DP. If you got 1 bar, if you do jump heavy punch, stand heavy punch, and do a V skill into light punch DP, EXDP. Now I said I wouldn't look at V skill. This is a very important one that you need to know. I actually don't know what the optimal one would be. If you're using V skill 2. The problem is I'm not very V skill 2 familiar, so it's difficult for me to cover that. Because it will branch out into V skills and all sorts then. But that's one. And the reason why I'm showing that combo specifically is because not many people realise that is the optimal 1 bar spend mid screen with V trigger 1. V trigger 2, CA, you do jump. The same combo was the non V trigger version, but you use medium punch DP and you cancel on the second hit of medium punch DP. Like I said, I suck at this. Am I getting that? There you go. Jump heavy punch, crouch heavy punch, medium punch DP, 2 hits into CA. To really good damage that. And again, I'm not going to complicate it with corner, corner position and stuff, but you can use those combos in the corner to begin with, but there are more optimal routes once you get more familiar with the character when in the corner. So mid-screen, like the very basic level, those are the combos you use, particularly in stun situations. Now, other combos, so crouching, if you're looking at hit confirms and combo routes, there's 3 basic combo confirm situations you would use as Ken. Stand light punch, back medium punch, heavy punch. So the confirm itself is stand light punch, back medium punch. 2 hit confirm, and on the confirmation you just convert the Chin Buster into the second hit and you go heavy kick tatsu. Really basic combo and a good hit confirm. Second one would be crouching medium punch into stand light kick. That's the hit confirm. So on confirmation you cancel the light kick into heavy punch DP, or you can do EX tatsu if you've got 1 bar of meter. If you want improved Oki, you can use EX DP as well. I think, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, yes, you can do medium kick tatsu and light kick tatsu, but you don't get the 3 hits on the medium kick tatsu. So normally you get 3 hits, you got 1 bar to spend, you get EX DP. Can't do that mid screen. And the other one would be crouching medium punch into back medium punch. That's the other hit confirm. So that again is confirming to Chin Buster. Second hit, heavy kick tatsu is the bog standard combo there. That would be a situation where the delay would be good and use EXDP. That's really good damage. But again, you've got to be pretty sharp and your timing's got to be good to use that confirm. Okay, so I think those are the real basic combos to use as Ken in terms of like regular hit confirms in neutral. When you get a crush counter stand heavy punch, I always recommend beginner players to learn to confirm this, and at a very basic level, like Itatsu into heavy punch DP, but that's really suboptimal if I'm completely honest. I think a beginner should learn to do that. Confirm the stand heavy punch. You got so much time to confirm it into the jab, and after the jab you just do Chin Buster. Super basic. You can do that in the corner, mid screen. Obviously there's more optimal routes in the corner. What it is with the corner is you get more optimal routes, but you also want to eventually, once you get better with the character, after a crush counter particularly, you don't want to do lots of long hits. You don't want long combos after crush counters because of the damage scaling. So let me show you this now. I do that. 2, 5, 6 damage. But if I do the optimal route and I get rid of the light punch, see, much more damage, but the light punch just causes the damage scaling to ramp up on the later hits of that combo. That's why when you get better, you want to drop the light punch. I don't know about mid screen. I think mid screen is actually more optimal to do light punch. Chin Buster heavy kick tatsu. That's 2, 5, 6. Okay, it's one damage more. 1 hit of damage more. Sorry, 1 point of damage more. So yeah, things change. The longer the combos are, especially after crush counter, you gotta be wary of this. Heavy kick, stand heavy kick, crush counter. The most basic option here would be to do heavy punch DP. So confirm it into heavy punch DP, job done. If you want to spend 1 bar of meter, you can do EX DP. I think heavy kick tatsu is better. Sorry, EX tatsu is better. You get some really good corner carry. I'll show you this now. Say the opponent's there. Whilst you don't get the corner, you're not far from the corner. Do you know what I mean? Like 1 more hit confirm, put them in the corner. So that's probably why it's good to use EX tatsu if you want to spend the 1 bar. We didn't mention CA in the crush counter situations, did we? Again, you want to minimize your hits here when you go into CA because of damage scaling. So stand heavy punch crush counter. Just do heavy punch DP raw into CA. That's actually optimal, believe it or not. And stand heavy kick crush counter. You just do 1 hit of heavy punch DP into CA. I think that's optimal. That's all you do. Simple. Again, well, I say simple, but you know, once you know how to do the cancels, not too bad. Trying to think what else could I cover. I think, guys, at a very basic level, that's kind of all you need to know. Oh, we didn't do V-trigger. Okay, the V-trigger confirms. Again, you know, I think for V-trigger 1, stick to the same. So stand light punch, back medium punch, so you can count it off. I think it's the same. Go for that confirm again at a very basic level. Crouching medium punch, stand light kick, heavy punch DP is the option you want to go for there. What's interesting about crouching medium punch stand light kick is, now when you're doing medium kick tatsu, even mid-screen, you get that 1-bar combo. That's very consistent now when we V-trigger 1. And the, what was it to confirm I showed you? Crouching medium punch, back medium punch. Again, just go heavy kick tatsu. A very, 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 very basic level. Oh yeah, so crush counters when you're in V-trigger. I think again, just keep, this is where damage scaling comes more into play when you're in V-trigger. Less hits is better, but again at a basic level. Oops, need crush counters on. Just keep it the same. The basic confirms, just keep it the same. There are more optimal routes, but we're not looking at optimization here. We're looking at basic combos. So that's the no bar spend. If you want to spend, I'll show you 2-bar actually, 1-bar, sorry. Rush counter, I don't think I did. Again, I think keep it simple. And heavy kick in V-trigger 1. Again, heavy kick tatsu, sorry, V skill into heavy punch DP. You want to spend 1-bar now, there's more chance of the medium kick tatsu catch him. He says. You can get that for a 1-bar spend. That's nice. Again, it's a little bit more, don't say advanced, but you need to know your combo routes a bit better. So V-trigger 1. You get medium kick tatsu. I think you even get heavy punch DP, you know, so we get, let's have a look. Pretty sure there's some angles or ranges. Maybe it's the corner. Yeah, corner specific then, so ignore that. So yeah, stick to at a very basic level, heavy punch DP or EX tatsu if you're in V-trigger 1 with the stand heavy kick crush counter. We can quickly look at dive kick. I think that's the last one really we need to do. So dive kick, again at a very basic level. Heavy punch DP seems to be the easiest route there. If you delay it a little bit, you can score all 3 hits, which is a lot more damage. If you've got 1-bar to spend after the first bar spent, I go EX tatsu. And that is super easy to do, really easy to do. You can react, you can wait. You don't have to delay it to get all the hits to land. So that's a nice option as well. V-trigger 1, dive kick, mid-screen. That's probably what you want to go for with no bar spent after the first bar spent. Just go raw chin buster into heavy kick tatsu. I'm not going to complicate that one with the V skill. Sorry, the second me to spend combo, because again, I want it to be super basic for new players as well. So if you've got an extra bar to spend, just go chin buster heavy kick tatsu still. But as you progress, you can ask me or other Ken players the more optimal routes, because there are much. Trust me, like Ken's V-trigger 1. That's what's complicated about Ken's V-trigger 1, which I covered in that last video. There's a lot of routes you can take, and the routes themselves really complicate things if you're not prepared and ready. So be wary of that when going for the more complex combos. Start with the basics first. So guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully that's been helpful. Any questions, any queries, as always, give me a shout. And yeah, I'll catch you in a future video. Take care.